So, advice for people coming out of a long-term relationship and trying the online dating scene. So, you're probably, feeling quite vulnerable when you've just come out of a long-term relationship. You're probably still experiencing lots of different emotions: sadness, grief, anger, maybe a lack of self-confidence. So, you need to be kind to yourself. Don't try and date thousands of people all at once. Take it slowly. It can be very easy to get too close to people too quickly when you're dating online. Maybe you start messaging and you feel really comfortable with the person, you make some kind of connection with them, and the messages can just keep going on and on and on before you actually meet. The chances are, they're not going to live up to your expectations. Maybe you won't have any chemistry with them, their voice might not sound as you expected it to. You'll have projected onto this person and built them up into being somebody that you want them to be. And when you're with them in real life, they're just not going to be like that. So what I would say is, send messages for a couple of days, arrange to meet up as soon as you can. And then what I would do is actually talk to them on the phone, because then you can hear their voice and that makes a big difference, and you probably rule out quite a few people. Okay, some pitfalls of getting into the online dating scene. First of all, you need to be aware that actually there are people on those sites that will just disappear. Some people are actually in relationships and they've just gone on there as an experiment temporarily, and they'll be there for a few days and then just vanish. So if that happens to you, you've been messaging for a while and things are going well and then suddenly the person disappears, it's probably either that, or it could be that they've started dating someone else and they've decided they don't want to be checking their messages anymore while they're dating. You'll probably never know. And the first couple of times it happens, you might be a bit bewildered and think, what did I do wrong? But it's nothing you've done. It's just, that's what happens. So you'll just get used to that. You'll need to learn how to cope with things coming to an end. Sometimes the other person won't get back to you after the first date. You just won't hear from them, and maybe they're too cowardly to say, I don't want to date you again. Maybe they don't even know the reason why. Maybe they're just not ready and they can't explain that. Endings can be painful, especially when you've just been divorced, and it can bring back the memories of the last ending. But you'll get used to it, and you can make the endings positive and say, well, I've learned a lot from dating this person, we've had a good time, and I'm not going to feel too sad about things coming to an end. And don't think of it as, oh, I've failed, somebody doesn't want to date me again, I must be a failure, there must be something wrong with me. It's kind of like an interview process. You meet each other, you decide you're not right for each other. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, it just means that person wasn't right for you. So don't take it as, oh, I need to change, I was doing something wrong. It may just be, your personalities weren't right for each other. One question that people often ask is, isn't everyone on these dating sites just damaged goods? And the answer is probably yes. We're all damaged goods. We've all got hang-ups and histories and vulnerabilities and sensitivities, and part of dating is getting to know that about the other person and seeing whether those imperfections are things that they're going to move forward with. Do be forgiving and understanding of other people. So I've alerted you to a few pitfalls, which I hope you will avoid. But don't be put off, because it really is great fun and you'll learn so much about yourself and about other people, and it's a great opportunity while you're dating. Don't worry about being single and be kind of desperate to get into another relationship. It's a really good process to go through, and if you treat each other with respect and communicate, then you'll learn a lot and it will be part of your growing process. So go for it.